Hello there, my name is Hocus Pocus and welcome to today's tutorial video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you how you can build what you see behind me, and I will refer to this as the Shulker loader filtered silo-like storage system. So let me quickly give you a demo of how this works. So firstly, we have the Shulker loader system at the bottom. This is an original design by Spin Scissor. I don't take any credit for this. And what you need to do first of all is load your Shulker boxes into the system using this chest here. So I'm going to pop this one in. It already has had some items fill into it, but that's okay for the demonstration purposes. We then need to hit this button, and the Shulker box will be loaded into this position here, and then anything that comes through the filtered silo-like storage system above will be loaded into the Shulker box. And once the Shulker box hits full capacity, the system will push it into this chain of hoppers, into the chest down below, and you can see that we're actually storing some in here already. So let me go ahead and take this one back out, replace everything in the system. So we have to put those three guys back. This one can go back up there just to make things the way they were, and I'll quickly explain to you what's going on up above it. So this is a silo-like sort of storage chain, so items come into the top chest and work their way down. So this is backup storage for the Shulker loader system, and then right at the top here, this andesite with the torch underneath is the filter. So as I say, any items that you want to filter can be filtered into this system, down into the Shulker boxes, and then every time a Shulker box is completely filled, it will be pushed into this chest right here. So without further ado, you guys, let's hop over into the creative world and I will show you guys exactly how you can build something like this for yourselves. Okay guys, so to get started with the Shulker loader system at the bottom, you'll want to go ahead and find yourself a suitably wide and deep area. So you need a 4x3 area, and then in the front left corner, start with 2 blocks up, delete the bottom one, and go ahead and place a piston on top like so. And then behind this, you want to do the same thing again. Place a dispenser, but get rid of both blocks. In front of the dispenser, connected to this block here, place a slab on the top half like so. And then under the slab, you want to place a double chest with one hopper facing into the double chest, and then another hopper connecting to the top of the hopper that faces into double chest. From here, you'll want to place a comparator atop this hopper here, facing in this direction, and then a slab just behind the hopper, so connected like so, and another redstone comparator facing from behind into the original comparator. Behind the second comparator, you want to place a single chest, and this chest has to be full of items. It's necessary for this thing to work. So fill it up with any items that you have in mass quantities. I'm going to go with stone brick. You guys might want to choose something like cobblestone for this. I guess that would be something you would have in high quantities. Place another block coming out of the comparator here, and then you want one diagonally above it like so. On the higher of the 2 blocks, place a redstone torch, and then you'll want to place a button down here, and then grab yourself some redstone dust, which we can then place just one piece of right here. Then you'll want to place a slab on the top half of the bottom hopper here. Behind the slab, place a block, and then one diagonally up from that. You can remove the bottom block here, and then you'll just want to wrap blocks all the way around the bottom side of the system like so. And then on top of these blocks, you'll want to place a redstone dust here, a repeater behind the redstone dust, and then simply fill in redstone dust all the way around the back. To complete the system, or the bottom half of the system I should say, you want to pop a hopper that leads into the back of the dispenser, place a chest on top of that hopper, and then you can start loading in your Shulker boxes. So this is the chest that will filter into the dispenser, loading in the Shulker boxes, and then as I demonstrated earlier, if you hit the button here, the system will place down the first Shulker box for you. Then you can just go ahead and pop a hopper on top of that, and this is where we'll start filtering our items in. Alright guys, so now that we've got the Shulker loader system in place, we can now go ahead and install the silo-like storage above it. So this is just backup pretty much, so that if this overflows, it will overflow into a nicely compact system above it. So what you want to do is go ahead and place down your first double chest like so. And then you can get another one going on top, and you just want to keep chaining them up like this. So make sure that the hopper that is underneath the chest above goes down into the chest below. And I usually do 5 double chests. I think that should be enough without going too big, but you guys can make your own decision on that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Let's get the fifth in place like so, and then just a final hopper like this to finish things up. So now that we have the Shulker loader system at the bottom and the silo-like storage above it, we can go ahead and filter this system so that only the items that we want to be in the Shulker boxes will get taken down into the chain of hoppers. So what you want to do first of all is place down a first hopper right here that goes into the back of the very last hopper in our silo-like system. And then behind this hopper you want to place 2 blocks. Come down underneath and create a sort of ring-like design and take out the middle one. So you can see we've got this almost ring type shape going on. And then on top of the very first block here, place a comparator facing in this direction. Behind the comparator, place a hopper, but ensure that the hopper is facing towards the comparator like so. You can see that the hopper is bending down in this direction. And then behind the comparator, 2 redstone dust, a repeater in the middle of the ring here. And then on the final last side of the filter system, pop down a redstone torch like so. Now you will need to filter this system with the items that you desire, and you can do that by following these steps. Okay, so the first step is to identify the item that you want to filter for. So I'm going to be demonstrating with gold nuggets, similarly to how I had it set up in the LP world example at the start of the video. So you want to take 4 of these nuggets and find yourself an anvil. You want to rename the gold nuggets to anything, just anything that isn't gold nuggets. So usually I just add filter to the end like so. And then you want to take all of these items up to this hopper in your filter system. Place the 4 named ones in the last 4 slots like so. And then 18 regular gold nuggets or 18 regular versions of the item that you're filtering for in the first slot. So as I say, 18 in here. There we go. And then anytime we add another one into the system, you can see that it goes back down to 18, and the one that we have added is sent down into the silo-like storage and then down into the shulker box at the bottom. So now that you have your shulker loader silo-like filtered storage system built, you're probably wondering how you can filter items into it. So the best method in the overworld, or the cheapest method in the overworld, is to lay down some blocks like so. So you need to have a pathway that can hold water. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and then you just want to wrap a wall around the outside so that the water can't spill all over your new redstone mechanism. Okay, so let's just wrap the wall around as I say. And then right at the beginning, you'll want a water stream, so you can connect as many water streams as you need to get your items in place. And then if we throw down a few gold nuggets, you will see that after passing over the hopper, they disappear and are no longer in the stream. That is because they are being filtered down into the silo-like system below. So if, like me, you built this in the nether, then you're going to need to take a different approach. So the obvious problem with building this in the nether is that water isn't a viable option. So what you need to do instead is have a hopper chain that runs over the top of the filtered hopper. So I usually like to just run hoppers all in the same direction, like so. So you can just have this hopper chain be as long, as wide, as windy as you need it to be. And I'll just extend it for demonstration purposes here, so it can go as long as you like, as I say. And then any items that are dropped into the system here, so let's just drop a few in, they won't make it to this hopper, because once they flow over this hopper, they will be going down into the system below, as with the water. So if we check all of the hoppers here, you will see that no gold nuggets remain in them, because they have all been now filtered down into the silo-like shulker loader system below. So with that in mind, let's see how you might want to go about designing this thing and keeping it, you know, within the realms of aesthetically pleasing base design as possible. So if I was going to add some design work to this system in my world, I'd probably go with something like this. So let me explain a few of the design choices. Firstly, we've got an opening at the bottom, of course, to access the chest down below and grab our shulker boxes. You could even go ahead and pop a slab in here or there. As long as you can access the chest, that is totally up to you. And as well as that, you could use something like a trapdoor maybe. But again, as I say, as long as the chest is accessible, whatever you put in there is totally up to you. On the side here, I've got the button. So this again needs to remain open so that we can access the button. I also placed a stair below it just to make this area a little bit more open so that you can clearly see where the button is. You've always got access to it and you can always press it when you need to. So there we go, look, you see the system doing its work behind the glass there. I chose to put the glass in just so that we can ensure the fact that we can see a shulker box there, because then we know whether or not we need to load the system again. And also you can color code the system, so sometimes it might be worth checking whether or not the right shulker box is in the system. And finally, up above that, I've got another glass window that looks into the silo-like storage, just because I quite like the look of the technical design aspects of the game, so the hoppers, the redstone, all that good stuff. So I figured it'd be nice to have a nice window to look into our silo-like storage, just so that we can see what's going on, see what components we've used, and all that good stuff. So I hope this gave you guys a little bit of inspiration as to how you may go about designing this build if you were to create it in one of your worlds. Alright then guys, welcome back to this tutorial video for the last time for today. I do hope that you enjoyed it and found this tutorial useful. It is definitely one of the best storage systems currently available in the game, in my opinion, especially if you are using this to store something that you have in mass quantities and that you're going to keep receiving in mass quantities. Definitely would recommend this system. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like down below. That'd be much appreciated by myself. Any comments, suggestions, questions, feedback, anything like that, please direct those to the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to respond to all of those of you that I can. And finally, if you're new around here or just haven't subscribed yet, then please be sure to consider hitting that red subscribe button to stay tuned to more videos like this. I have an LP series, a modded series that I'm running at the moment as well. And all in all, if you like Minecraft, I'm pretty sure you'll like this channel. So once again, you guys, thank you very much for taking precious time out of your day to watch my video. I really appreciate having you here. Grateful for all of the support. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye for now.